IT Spatial AI Curriculum.
Demonstration of spatial AI learning using customer-specific curriculum. Introduction to EON's new Train AI and AI-ready functionality. Today, we will explain the new functionality in EON XR platform, known as EON AIready, along with Train AI creation process users upload, first, the traditional curriculum into the EON platform. The EON platform trains automatically the artificial intelligence avatar with the user's own data. The EON XR platform generates the experiential lessons automatically using various formats like text, voice, images, video, 3D models, animations, interactions, standard operating procedures, 3D recordings, etc. This comprehensive approach offers an immersive and experiential learning experience. Benefits of the EON approach. Students learn 4 times faster. They are 275% more confident, 375% emotionally engaged. They are 4 times more attentive compared to traditional and e-learning methods.
So now I'm going to show you how you can add your own data set for the Ask Train AI. I can go to my workspace and then you see the option for Train AI. You select this and then you have the option to create data set. Here I'm going to name my data set called hydraulics, and I can put a description, otherwise I can just proceed to create. Okay, it takes you to this page. Right here I have a PDF document about advanced course in mechatronics, training notes, hydraulics, table of contents, and a complete notes with 46 pages. So what I can do is I come back to this page, I select this box, I pick the dataset file from a local drive and I open. And then the document would get uploaded. So once it's uploaded, it will take you to this page where you will have the option to begin training. You can select begin training, and what will happen now is you can go back to my workspace, Train AI, and you can monitor the status of the progress of its training. You can at any point of time refresh this page to monitor on the status of the training progress. Okay, now you're able to see that the status is ready. So when it's ready, you can select the cloud icon to publish this data set to your institution Ask Train AI. So when it's published, you can go back to the home page, you select the Ask Train AI icon, and you'll be able to look at the list of data sets that has been added to your institution. So this was just an example of one data set on how to import it, but as you can see, we have already imported the rest of the modules. So I'm going to select hydraulics. It takes me to this Train AI chat. I can ask anything. And now the trained AI is going to gather its response based on the data set of hydraulics here. There you go. And if you like to switch topic, then you can select the drop down arrow here and you can change the topic. For example, now you like to know more about electrical installations, you can select this and then you can ask any question and the avatar will be able to answer you based on the data set. To ensure accuracy of the data set, you can test by asking any questions which is irrelevant to the data set. For example, tell me more about the solar system. And the trained AI would say, I don't know. Instead of gathering information from OpenAI resources, you can now validate that the trained AI is only gathering responses from the document Module 2 Electrical Installations.
Practical implementation. All required materials were uploaded, with content received from mechatronics from ITs. After uploading, the AI is trained to understand these materials. The guided creation process then begins. Case study, robotics module. General introduction. The avatar displays the selected item, a robot paired with a basic generic knowledge portal of image, text, and video. The system identifies floating knowledge portals to describe various components about the robot.
Automation and basic robotics.
Automation robotics is the use of computer-controlled robots to automate tasks and processes.
During this general introduction in Create mode, the avatar is able to display basic generic knowledge of portals of image, text and video. And following up, we will be able to select a 3D model, and the AI avatar will be able to identify and create the most relevant floating knowledge portals to describe the various components about the 3D model. And then when I select continue, I'll be able to pick a 3D model from EON XR 3D Assets library that I would require for my lesson, and I can place it in my real life environment.
Some of the main components: robot arm, mechanical arm for automation, sensors, input devices for robots.
ATs, specific experiential learning. After orientation, we focus on the IT's specific area of learning. The robot features specific annotations on its components from IT's curriculum. Learners can interact with the avatar, which responds using knowledge from the IT's documentation. It's essential, as per the Bloom taxonomy, for students to have the freedom to explore and learn in varied ways. The goal is to offer a complementary experiential learning experience, future-proofing ID's methodology in the AI-centric era. The avatar responds using ET's materials and connects it to the virtual object, i.e. the robot. Safety and content integrity. The platform ensures that the AI avatar doesn't provide information outside the uploaded materials. This is evident when it responds with, "I don't know," to questions not related to the learning materials. After the Teach Me component, we proceed with the steps in the original plan describing the 12 required steps for the lesson.
I am now able to explore the various knowledge portals here, which includes images and PDFs attached to individual annotations. These sources of information are derived from the mechatronics modules provided by IT Central. After thoroughly going through the floating annotations with knowledge portals, I have the ability to select the custom train AI option, which allows me to ask questions that pertains specifically to the data set that has been added in the topic of automation and basic robotics. Right now, I'm navigating to the options menu in the AI portal and selecting the data set from the custom train AI. Can you explain the concept of path control in robotics and the different programming methods used to achieve precise control over the robotics movements?
Path control in robotics involves controlling the robot's movements in order to achieve a desired result. The three types of path control.
What are the critical cleanliness and safety considerations when working in a clean room environment, and how do they impact the design and operation of robotics settings in such settings?
Critical cleanliness and safety considerations when working in a clean room environment include controlling the environmental conditions such as lighting, ventilation, temperature, humidity, air pressure, and filtration.
Can you tell me about Samsung Galaxy handphone?
I don't know.
What are the other components of this robot model?
Manipulator and effector, power supply, controller, base, arm, wrist, pitch, yaw, roll, world coordinates, robot actuators,
3D recording and 3D assessment. It is very easy to use the system to create a 3D recording of a standard operation procedure, and then the system will enable the student to replicate this step-by-step procedure and being assessed on the correct approach. We have used a procedure outline in the curriculum for this purpose. The student gets assessed based on time of procedures, how many steps were corrected, right? How many steps they corrected wrong, and an overall score.
Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about the basic parts on a robot arm. So first you need to ensure that you have the lower base fixed. Followed by that, you have the upper base as well. Thereafter, you got to also ensure that the grasper assembly is tightened Right now in creator mode, I've completed this 3D recording talking about certain parts of the 3D model. Afterwards, you will be seeing how I appear like an 3D avatar during the playback in end user mode. And users will be able to see me as an avatar and repeat the same steps which I just did in this 3D recording.
Visual 3D demonstration of robot real-time interaction. We focus on explaining the robot's movements due to its three-dimensional interactive component. In this part, you can see how easy it is to visually demonstrate how the robot works. Without having access to the physical robot, this is a major value added of the EON platform.
Now using EON Interact, you find it remarkably simple to add interactions to your 3D model. As you can see, just by a few clicks, you can easily configure interactive experiences for your learners, ensuring a seamless and immersive learning process. Thereafter, students will have the opportunity to engage directly with the 3D model of this robot arm during their learning experience. They can interact with the robot, allowing them to explore its various movements such as pitch, yaw, roll, and rotation, providing
Saving and sharing upon lesson completion. Users can save the lesson and select its visibility, public-private marketplace, and update the thumbnail.
Once I'm done creating the lesson, I can rename the experience title, followed by I can change the privacy settings of the lesson to either private or publish it to my institution library or even sell it on marketplace, update the thumbnail of my lesson, and I can save and exit.
Collaborative learning. EON's platform allows for collaborative experiences. Users can invite others for spatial meetings with other members to stimulate collaborative learning. Multiple users can interact with the lesson simultaneously, allowing for group discussions and collaborative problem solving. This fosters a sense of community and enhances peer-to-peer learning.
Once you select Start Meeting, you can share the meeting ID with your learners. And for the spatial meeting, you can change the region to Asia, and then you can launch the spatial meeting. Thereafter, once you start the spatial meeting, your learners can join in and all of us will appear like avatars in the spatial meeting.
Flexibility in content access. EON also supports 31 different devices, including headsets and desktop, demonstrated by selecting a different lesson on hydraulics, showing a similar approach to the mobile version. Lessons can be accessed across various devices, ensuring flexibility. Users can seamlessly switch between mobile and desktop versions, depending on their comfort and requirement. In this, we use the hydraulics model for the desktop creation.
Right now, I'm starting the experience as a learner from end user mode, and thereafter I can select the knowledge portal and view the activities such as the 3D playback and 3D assessment in the knowledge portal. Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about the basic parts on a robot arm. So first you need to ensure that you have the lower base fixed. Followed by that, you have the upper base as well. Thereafter, you got to also ensure that the grasper assembly is tightened. Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about the basic parts on a robot arm. So first, you need to ensure that you have the lower base fixed. Followed by that, you have the upper base as well. Thereafter, you got to also ensure that the grasper assembly is tightened. In this assessment, I followed the steps demonstrated by my teacher in the 3D recording. I made sure to select the correct annotations. However, I intentionally added some unnecessary steps before I submitted my assessment. And in the performance summary shortly, you will be able to view the results of your learner's performance, and you will also be able to view the incorrect and unnecessary steps that was made during the assessment.
Assessment feedback and iteration. After a lesson is conducted, there's an option for students and educators to provide feedback. This feedback mechanism ensures that content remains relevant, accurate, and engaging. Educators can then make necessary updates or improvements based on this feedback. This feature safeguards against misinformation and keeps the focus on the lesson's content.
In this lesson landing page, at the bottom part of the screen, we have various options here, such as the overview of the lesson. Under the About, you'll be able to look at the lesson composition, followed by statistics, audit records, and comments. In this comment section, it can work like a forum between the teacher and the learners. Like for example, I can put a comment here: Hi, I've completed the assessment. And when the teachers view these comments, they can reply to the particular learner. Now, I'm going to show a demonstration on how you can create a Metaverse Builder lesson with EON AI Assistant using your desktop mode. You can go to the Create icon, select Metaverse Builder, and you will be able to start creating your lesson on the EON XR plugin on your desktop. So just like how we did it using our mobile device, we can do the same using our desktop. I can go to Create,
Choose an AI persona to shape.
select my AI assistant.
Please look. Please select the topic from the following segments.
I can go to custom and type in about the topic that I would like to learn.
Please select the keywords you wish to use. You may choose more than one.
And then the AI avatar will start generating the introductory knowledge portals.
Automation in basic robotics is the use of machines to automate tasks that would otherwise be done. One fun fact about automation in basic. Here is a video related to automation.
So once you have explored the introductory knowledge portals, you can select the 3D model for the lesson. So you can change the keyword search here anytime, select the 3D model, go next, and place it in the Metaverse Builder lesson.
Select to explain about the part. Here are some of the main components: sensors,
And then right here, I can go to the AI portal at the bottom left hand part of the screen. I can go to options and I can turn on custom train AI. And then I can select the suitable data set for this particular lesson, which is module 6, automation and basic robotics. And then I can select the keyboard icon and then I can start asking questions related to this topic.
some important information to take note of in automation and basic robotics includes the needs for automation, such as increased productivity.
And when you're done, at the top left hand corner of the screen, you got the cross icon. You can select this, rename the title, choose whether you want to publish this or you would like to sell it on marketplace or keep it private, update the thumbnail of the lesson, snap a picture, and then you can save and exit. And just as how I've shown you before, you can go to the lesson page under my workspace and then you can select the share icon and you can share this lesson with your learners. You can either copy this link or you can generate the QR code and share this QR code with your learners.
Integration with LMS. Other tools. EON has the capability to be integrated with other educational tools and platforms such as LMS. This interoperability ensures that schools and institutions can incorporate EON into their existing ecosystem without major disruptions.
This is how you can do an integration of EON XR with your institution's LMS system. So the top right hand corner, you got your profile icon. You go to admin settings options here, and then you have the LTI one-to-one options. So when you select this, you will be able to get the necessary information, for example, the credentials for the LTI setting, and then you can continue to do the LMS integration.
Conclusion. EON's AI-ready functionality is a revolutionary step in experiential learning. By combining AI, immersive experiences, and user-centric design, it provides a comprehensive learning platform that caters to modern educational needs.
In manufacturing, our AR platform enables workers to receive real-time guidance and visual overlays for complex assembly tasks, reducing errors and increasing efficiency.